If the eyes be the window to the soul, as it is often said over time, what do you see when you look into the eyes of Olexsandr Usyk? What will Anthony Joshua see this Saturday, August 20th, when they face off in their rematch for Usyk's unified titles? Let's talk about it and see. Having just observed the weigh-in for this Saturday, August 20th, heavyweight championship battle, the rematch between Olexsandr Usyk and Anthony Joshua for the IBF, WBA, IBO titles. What do we know? We know that these two men have had more stare downs and face-offs than we would like before a match. But what do you see when you look into the eyes of Olexsandr Usyk? What I see when I look into the eyes of Olexsandr Usyk is a fighter who basically comes in every time confident, assured in his abilities, as he has had a successful boxing career stemming from the amateurs, where he achieved Olympic gold, all the way through the professional ranks, where he also became a world champion and an undisputed champion at cruiserweight. After moving up to heavyweight to challenge himself and the division, we see that Usyk, after two bouts of testing the waters of the division, challenged Anthony Joshua for his unified titles and found himself to become a world champion, following in the heels of Evander Holyfield, Hall of Fame fighter himself. The thing about the eyes of Olexsandr Usyk, as crazy as they look when you're looking at the man, because he has this weird way that his eyes sit in his skull, it's almost like it gives you a distraction, because the quiet confidence and the character of the man are not taken into consideration enough. His personality, though he's a Ukrainian that doesn't speak fluent English, the impression given is that he's not approachable, that he isn't the most engaging, but he has a tremendous sense of humor, and he brings an element that I've stated that's similar to Deontay Wilder to the professional sport. He's definitely a man who supports his people, and during this trying time of conflict in the world, which his nation is experiencing, he has taken the confidence of everything that he was dealing with, because he was immediately involved over there with the conflict representing his country. He took the words of his countrymen and said, go ahead, do this. Fight for your title, fight for us. And he has taken that upon his shoulders. With his record now of 19-0 with 13 KOs, the rematch with Joshua is this Saturday. And Usyk appears to be fighting for more than just the heavyweight title. This may be an example of a man who has placed a burden on his own shoulders of motivation that he wants to represent in a manner that speaks volumes to the world. Anthony Joshua has his work cut out for him, not only because of those particular angles in this fight, but because he is just not the most confident person as a fighter, and has spoken in riddles and questionable epithets that have people doubting his mental state as far as confidence going into this fight. Boxing, it is often said, is anywhere between 80+% mental. AJ is a few pegs short of that. Coming into this fight, he has changed his trainers and has gone with Robert Garcia, brother of Mikey Garcia, and veteran trainer who is renowned in his own right. Will it be enough? We don't know. But when you look into the eyes of a fighter like Olexsandr Usyk, you have to consider that this man is bringing everything. He won the first fight, a close decision, but it was unanimous. Coming into this rematch, he knows his mental strength is far stronger than AJ's. And guess what? His boxing talent is as well. Usyk weighed in at 221.5, just a half a pound over what he weighed the first go around. AJ weighed in at 244.5, which is 4.5 pounds more than he was the first time. Will he be able to win his titles back? Not if Usyk has anything to do or say about it. I have watched their face-offs. I have looked into his eyes. And prior to the world conflict, I still felt that Usyk brought something to the table that AJ may always have difficulty overcoming. And that is someone who is supremely confident, who is supremely talented, and just not afraid of someone who is big and strong. This is a fight for more than the heavyweight titles. And though I forgot to mention that the WBO title is on the line as well. 4 titles: IBO, WBA, IBF, and WBO. This is what it's going to come to. A fight for it all. Let me know what you think about this fight and leave comments. This is Stormy D-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, the third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. When you look into the eyes of Olexsandr Usyk, what do you see? I'll tell you what I see. I see a man who is born to win. Until the next time we speak, peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.